Hi, Ron. We're back with another question for a member. Ron, what is the significance of 1,000 years of peace? And will we go beyond that 1,000 years?
Well, this is an interesting question because there's a lot of channelers, whatever, that talk about the 1,000 years of peace. Um, I'm not sure that I have a definitive answer, so I'm just going to say this timeline. You join this timeline to be here, and the higher timeline is the one that you want to go to, and so you're going back into the fifth dimension. This is the ascension cycle. Okay, when when you're talking about 1,000 years, is it whose years are they? Is it the Earth years? You know, it's been said that one of our days is 1,000 years to God. Those are the kinds of statements and things that are very difficult for us to understand. Um, if I had major concerns about it, I would inquire about it, but I don't. I don't really care because I am the creator of the experiences of my life. Do I want to allow war and Satan and all of that garbage to come into my existence as I'm here in third dimension or fifth dimension? Do I want to allow that to take place? No, I don't. So I'm not going to participate in a cooperation that would require all of us to allow war again. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go along with that. It's been too painful for hundreds, perhaps billions of years, and perhaps millions of years. I I would say that if I were to say it time wise, I would say eon. I don't know what an eon of time is. Um, some people do because it's used by the heavens from time to time. But without a definition, then we just don't. I don't worry about it because I'm the one that's creating the experiences of my life. Now, in third dimensions, sometimes it doesn't work as much as we think we want it to. In the fifth dimension, you will go about your activities with the use of your mind, creating the things that you want simply by the words, um, like the commands and so forth. Um, when I do a command, I call upon my prime creator. Why can I claim prime creator as mine? Because I am a portion, as small as it might be. I am a portion of that intelligence, and that which is what makes me a son of God. That which makes me the one that is the creator. God creates, the prime creator creates us, and we create all of the things in the physical worlds, and perhaps as part of the spiritual worlds as well. You know, I don't want to make statements that haven't thought through. But for me, the 1,000 years is something that we'll go through. If I'm going to be here, I'm not going to participate in wars. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to stick around. I'll go someplace else where the fifth dimension doesn't have, and fifth dimension doesn't have those kinds of things in it. So I don't know what these people are talking about. There's no warring outside of the third dimension, in my opinion and in my belief. We're going into a situation where we create those experiences. If you want to create them, then there you go. Uh, create the bullets coming at you. That if that's what you want, then that's what you can have because you are the creator. So let's understand that we are the creators, and if you don't want to have war again, then don't create it. Don't let it come to pass. Don't join with others who think that they are in control of you, because they cannot do that. It's not. That's crossing. That's crossing dominions. That's trespassing. And that is one of the major reasons or ways that you can understand if it's a highly evolved person. Are they crossing over your dominion, which is trespassing, and they never do that or won't do it. They know what it's like. That's not permitted in the higher realms. Here in third dimension, the cabal does that to us all the time. They don't care who we are. But in the heavens, they do. And they honor us for our ability to create the experiences of our life. I hope that helps. Could go on and on, but there's no reason to. I think I've said what I need to say.
Ron, could I interject something?
Yes.
You handled this so well, because it is a very complicated question depending on how you're looking at it. We have members that are in 3D, that are in 4D, that are in 5D, and that each of those times when they're looking at it from their perspective, in 3D it might be 1,000 years. In 4D, it might be what you want to make out of it. In 5D, it might be an endless amount of time. And that depending on where they're at and what their walk is, the perspective will change. And this is where our members have their choice to go within and ask what their highest enjoyment is and who they're serving and what they anticipate for the rest of their life. Because this will be an individual's choice as much as anything. You've addressed it to each of those levels all in the same. It was really well put. Thank you for that. I just wanted to share that.
Okay. Thank you, Jim.
Well, thank you. And we'll be right back with another question for a member.